Big hair improvement over last time, that's for sure. I'll be honest with you. As I'm coming into the last stretch of 8 years of school, I'm feeling pretty down. I'm not excited to do classwork. I tend to find most of the stuff that I'm doing just frustrating and boring. I gave some serious thought to leaving university before I got the second degree, and my reasons for staying were sufficient, but just barely. I feel like I'm much too old to be there, and I'm very tired of the process, specifically of undergraduate examination. So, it's been hard for me to muster the desire to do good work. And that sort of bled out into other aspects of my life, because when you're not working on your schoolwork very well, you stop working on a lot of stuff really well. You kind of just sit there knowing you should be doing schoolwork, but you don't. So you don't wind up doing other stuff that would maybe be more meaningful to you because you feel like you should be doing schoolwork, but you're not doing schoolwork because you're sick of doing schoolwork. And I'm lucky I have the discipline that I can still do it. I can do what needs to be done. But I'm definitely noticing a lot more kickback in terms of the quality of what I've been producing. It wasn't like, me last year when I was really intent on high quality papers. Now I'm kind of thinking, I'm finishing up my degree. This paper can be good enough. I can produce an okay paper pretty quickly. And there's really something to be said about quality, It's really easy to fall in that trap. At least it is for me. And it takes me sort of reminding myself that quality matters. And it doesn't just matter because it'll get me a better grade. As a student, it's really easy to get into this idea that everything you do is just for grades. And maybe it is. Maybe that's what you're doing in your degree. But when you choose to do something well, you're benefiting more than just academically. You're building the habit of doing things well. And doing things well is something that'll differentiate you from every other person on earth if you make a habit of it. At least, you'll be the only person who does everything you do well. You might be. Maybe not. But chances are you will be. I'm very lucky. I have some friends who are excellent at everything they do. And it really motivates me. And scares me into trying to do well at the things I do. Now, what I was thinking about today is, okay, I'm struggling to do things well. I'm struggling to get up and do my morning routine quickly and correctly. I'm having a hard time making myself write this paper. And it's not that I can't do it, but it's like it's bucking a lot, It's like riding a really aggressive horse. And I find what helps me, and so it might help other people, is to just do something smaller well. I took a quick break, and funnily enough, I went in and tried to just do one thing well in my Minecraft world. And it's like, well, you maybe shouldn't take breaks from homework to play video games. It's like, well, yeah, but sometimes you need a little thing to get you back into the right mentality. Like, just figure out something you can do well. I went in, I fixed something and did something correctly and well in my Minecraft world. And then I went and I fixed something in my bedroom and I made it a little bit better, and I hung something that I'd been meaning to hang for a while. And I just made it a little bit better, and I tried to do it well. Not just good enough, but good. Impressive even. And that makes me feel a lot better. When I do something well like that, I feel a little bit more accomplished, I feel a little bit more proud, and it gets me back into the mindset of, okay, let's do another thing well, and maybe I'll cook a nice meal for myself, or maybe I'll clean the bathroom well so it looks really good. And then I'll come back and I'll do my homework and I'll carry forward that good feeling, that good emotion of having done something well, of being proud of having done something well. And I'll bring that into my homework or my tasks for the army, and I'll try to do it better than just good enough. It's a little bit easier too, anyway. At the end of the day, discipline can make you do it, whether it's something you want to do or not. But sometimes you can give yourself a little bit of a hand. You can give yourself a leg up if you're really kicking against what you want to do. Sometimes I find it helps to take a breather, go and do something else well, and come back and then do what you were going to do a little bit better. But anyway, that's just what's on my mind today. That's something that works for me. It might not work for everybody, but no harm in giving people ideas, right? So that's all. If you like this sort of content, remember to like and subscribe. It helps me, it helps the channel, and I'd like this channel to grow. That would be really cool. So that's all. Have a good night. See you soon.